Pinapalatag ni Senadora Grace Poe kay Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade. Kasama natin sa balita si Radyoman Grace Mariano.
DZXL Report.
Pinaghahanda na ni Senator Grace Poe si Department of Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade ng paliwanag sa pagharap nito sa pagdinig ng Committee on Public Services sa Lunes, December 11. Ayon kay Poe, dapat ilatag na mabuti ni Tugade sa pagdinig kung ano ang mga hakbang ng pamahalaan para sa mga jeepney drivers at operators. Kaugnay ito sa plano ng pamahalaan na Jeepney Modernization Program na ipapatupad sa taong 2018. Ang pagdinig ay pinatawag ni Senator Poe sa harap ng bantang mga kilos protesta at tigil pasada ng transport groups na pinagkaisang samahan ng mga tsuper at operator nationwide o PISTON at ang No to Jeepney Phase Out Coalition. Ayon kay Senator Poe, maganda ang PUV modernization program ng gobyerno pero dapat ay may aksyon ding ikakasa para naman sa mga kapakanan ng mga maapektuhan nito kabilang ang mga jeepney drivers at operators at mga pasahero. Kasama mo sa Senado, Radyoman Grace Mariano ng DZXL 558 Tatak RMN.
At mga kasama piston, mga ngalampag sa Quezon City Hall of Justice para kundinahin ang tangkang pag-aresto kay George San Mateo. Yan po yung kanilang pinuno. Kasama natin sa balita si Radyoman Mike Guyago.
DZXL Report.
Susugod mamaya sa Quezon City Hall of Justice itong mga miyembro ng pinagkaisang samahan ng mga tsuper at operators nationwide bilang pagpapakita ng pagsuporta sa kanilang national president na si George San Mateo. Magtitipon-tipon muna mamaya ngayong umagang ito ang grupong piston sa harap nitong National Housing Authority bago magmamarcha patungong Quezon Hall of Justice. Tinawag ng grupo na gawa-gawa lamang itong kaso laban sa kanilang leader. Nauna na kasing iniutos ni Judge Don Ace Alagar ng Metropolitan Trial Court Branch 43 ang pag-aresto kay San Mateo matapos makita ng probable cause ang kasong iniharap ng LTFRB laban sa kanya, rekognahin sa paglabas sa Section 20 at Section 24 ng Public Service Act. Kaugnay naman ito ng pag-udyok ni San Mateo sa mga tsuper at operators na magtigil pasada bilang protesta sa Jeepney Modernization Program ng gobyerno. Kasama mo sa Quezon City ang inyong radyoman, Mike Guyagoy ng DZXL 558 Tatak RMN.
At alamin ho natin ang pagdinig ng House Committee on Justice sa nagpapatuloy na impeachment case laban naman kay Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno. Kasama natin sa balita si Radyoman Conde Bata.
DZXL Report.
Kasamang Lourdes, nagsisimula na nga itong ikalimang araw ng pagdinig ng impeachment complaint patungkol pa rin sa pagtukoy ng probable cause sa reklamong inihain laban kay Supreme Court Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno. Kanina nabanggit ko rin na hindi nga makakadalo itong mga justices mula po sa Supreme Court na inimbitahan dito sa Justice Committee dahil nga sa unbanked session na gagawin mamaya. At hindi rin makakaharap itong si Associate Justice Teresita De Castro pati na rin sa pagdinig bukas dahil ito ay tutungong sa Japan. Ang makakaharap lamang ngayong araw na ito ay si Administrator ng Supreme Court Administrator Maidas Marquez at yung iba pang mga empleyado ng Korte Suprema patungkol naman yung kanilang magiging testimonya doon sa inupuan na retirement benefits ng mga mahistrado at ng pamilya ng mga nasawing justices. Pakinggan natin ito pagsisimula ng pagdinig sa impeachment complaint.
Infringement on the independence of the judiciary because it is enshrined in the Constitution. Parenthetically, when the SC or the Supreme Court strikes down acts of Congress and acts of the President and the Executive Department for being unlawful and unconstitutional, the Supreme Court is not assaulting the independence of Congress and the Executive Department because the expanded power of judicial review is enshrined in the Constitution. Impeachment perpetuates checks and balances and ensures accountability of our government official. Disobedience to any of the processes and issuance of the committee as authorized by the Constitution is tantamount to disobedience and violation of the law of the land. So, having said that, before I proceed with the other matters, let me just update the members of the committee on the orders issued by the committee in compliance with the show cause order issued by the committee on 28 November 2017. Nasaan yung show cause order? Yung kay Joshua Santiago. To Attorney Joshua Jerome Santiago, received also on November 28, 2017 at 3 p.m. by Gloria Macapagal. Ano yan? Anyway, meron bang, nandiyan ba si Joshua Santiago? Are you present? Anyway, there is a receipt of this show cause order at 3 p.m. Of November 28. Let me inform the body that said lawyer, the named lawyer, has filed his compliance and explanation. Likewise, a show cause order was issued to Attorney Aldwin Salumbides, which was received on November 29, 2017 at 3:15 p.m. And likewise, he had submitted his compliance and explanation. Another show cause order was issued to Commissioner Roberto Eugenio T. Cadiz, which was received November 29 at 3:49 p.m. by a certain Efren Maniego. And these are all appearing as stamp markings on all of these. But up to this moment, Commissioner Cadiz failed to submit his explanation and compliance with the show cause order. We have likewise requested the Office of the Ombudsman to submit their compliance to the subpoena duces tecum, and let me read to you the reply of the office acting through Assistant Ombudsman Asriman T. Rafanan. And if I may just quote the pertinent portions thereof, certified true copy of Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Net Worth, SALN, as of December 31, 1998, of Chief Justice Maria Lourdes P.A. Sereno, then Associate Professor of the University of the Philippines College of Law, which was subscribed in August 2003, which SALN was transmitted by the UP Human Resource Development Office, HRDO, to the Office of the Ombudsman on 16 December 2003, and 2. Original certification of no SALN on file dated 04 December 2017, signed by Ms. Julianne A. Garcia, SALN in charge, and noted by Ms. Natividad T. Abenir, Acting Chief Central Records Division, Office of the Ombudsman Central Office. So yun po ang estado ng request natin from the Ombudsman, except for a 1998 SALN of the Chief Justice, who was then Associate Professor in UP. Wala na pong records exist in that office regarding the SALN of the Chief Justice. We have likewise issued a subpoena duces tecum on the Executive Director of the Judicial and Bar Council, Attorney Annalisa Capacite, and she will appear this afternoon, to my understanding, to clarify this matter. So, in this subpoena duces tecum et ad testificandum, she was required to submit the statement of assets, liabilities, and net worth filed with the JBC by the respondent, Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno, when she applied for the position of Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, covering the period 10 years prior to her application, and any and all documents, objects, or things in your possession or control relative to the sullens filed by the respondent Chief Justice covering the same period. So, any other administrative matter that I should convey to the members? Okay, so
Mr. Chairman,
that is how it stands as of this very moment on the matters of the request and or subpoena issued by this impeachment committee to concerned officers in relation to the conduct of this proceeding. What is the pleasure of the Senior Deputy Majority Leader?
good morning po, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, point of information po, kung papayag kayo, tungkol po sa binanggit nyong artikulong balita na lumabas sa Manila Times. Nabasa ko po ito kahapon, December 4. At sulat ng isang Jomar Canlas, kino-quote po niya ang isang Associate Justice nga po, si Noel Tiham. At bilang pong background, susugan ko po yung inyong sinabi, nakasaad po dito, tulad ng sinabi nyo, napagabigat po ng paratang ni Justice Tiham na kung hindi po makikilahok sa impeachment process ang Chief Justice, siya po ay lumalabag sa konstitusyon. At dito po quoted, impeachment is a constitutional process and a mandate enshrined in the Constitution. Justices took an oath to defend, preserve, protect the Constitution. If Chief Justice Sereno continues to ignore and continues to refuse to participate in the impeachment process, ergo, she is clearly liable for culpable violation of the Constitution, Tiham said. So yung hindi raw pakikilahok ni Chief Justice dito sa prosesong impeachment na nasa konstitusyon ay paglabag sa konstitusyon na sinumpaan niyang dapat ipagtanggol. Dahil po, nung nauna, nakita po natin sa rules mismo natin ng impeachment na pagkasunduan po natin, Section 6, Submission of Evidences and Memoranda. The committee shall have the power to issue compulsory processes for the attendance of witnesses and the production of documents and other related evidence. Ang Chief Justice po dito kasi ay hindi witness. Siya po ang subject ng impeachment case. Siya ang respondent dito. Pero po, sa sinabi ayon kay Mr. Jomar Canlas, sabi po ng kasama na Supreme Court Associate Justice Noel Tiham na paglabag sa konstitusyon ang hindi niya pagharap dito sa prosesong ito. Gusto ko pong malaman, darating po ba si Justice Tiham para maitanong po natin sa kanya ang mga sinabi niyang ito? Kung hindi po si Mr. Jomar Canlas ay makumbira natin, paliwanagan po tayo kung sino talaga ang nakapagsabi nito na ang hindi pagharap ng Chief Justice ay paglabag ng konstitusyon, Mr. Chair.
Yan, magandang katanungan yan at salamat at iyong tinagalog medyo lalong maintindihan ng taong bayan to na nanonood po sa atin. Anyway, yung si Justice Tiham po, inimbitahan po natin pero nagpasabi po siya na siya po ay makakadalo November 11 or 12. December 11 or 12. So siguro yung kay Jomar Canlas dahil yan ay again again, hearsay na naman yan. We might as well get it from the justice himself, no? Para mas maliwanag sa ating lahat po, no? And we will have our time for that. Thank you, and please keep that. We will keep that on hold until the proper time comes.
Mr. Chairman, may I also raise a question of personal and collective privilege? Kahapon, nabasa rin natin sa ilang pahayagan at narinig din natin, napanood natin sa television, yung statement ni Attorney Gadon, complainant Gadon, regarding the 200 million pesos payoff, supposed payoff by a certain oligarchs. He asserts that facts which is not yet proven and according to him not yet verified. Now, we could no longer countenance the act of the said complainant, considering that this committee chastised several lawyers by issuing comments which affects the integrity of this impeachment committee and the legislative department. Here comes the complainant having a statement which, if made against a trial judge or a court, is a sufficient ground for contempt, because, as you have said, those facts are unverified or not supported by any proof. Bine-verify niya pa daw eh. And this affects the very integrity of the proceedings, the very processes, constitutional processes on which he seeks justice, casting aspersion, doubt on the supposed would-be judges in the impeachment court, which are the senators. I advise Mr. Gadon to keep his mouth shut if he cannot verify or reveal to us the oligarchs, the source of this 200 million pesos, and to conduct his position in a way in observance of the codes of professional responsibility. Let me read to you. You're a lawyer, Attorney Gadon. A lawyer owes candor, fairness, and good faith to the court. And under the said canon of professional responsibility, it says, if you cannot support or you cannot assert as a fact that which has not been proved. So let me just remind again the complainant to refrain. Iwasan po natin. Before the start of this impeachment investigation, naririnig ka namin sa TV, sa radio, stating that by December 13, tatapusin na. Meron ng desisyon. So many statements, assertion coming from you, which really affects the integrity of this impeachment court, of this impeachment committee, and again, casting aspersion to the would-be judges of this impeachment complaint, thereby assuming that you already knew that we already have a decision, that we will issue or submit an articles of impeachment and it will be passed by the House and by the plenary. Mali po yun, Mr. Chair.
Thank you for raising that issue. Actually, I was interviewed also on this matter, and I did not want to obfuscate further this proceeding by including this in our deliberations, because definitely this will derail our proceedings and will put astray the real issues on this impeachment proceeding. So, but anyway, Attorney Gadon, you will have your time in Senate when you appear before the Senate, and I'm almost certain the senator judges will call your attention to it and make you explain them.
DZXL Special Coverage.
Oras natin, alas 10:27. Babalikan natin ang mga kaganapan sa Kongreso maya-maya lamang po. At syempre, panatilihing nakatutok sa DZXL 558. Ako po si Radyoman Ramsey Tirona. At syempre, pagdating ng 10:30, mapapakinggan nyo ang ating news break. Magandang umaga.
That time check was brought to you by Kala Detergent